Okay, one phrase I'm getting really tired of hearing is the world doesn't owe you a living. Yeah, no fucking shit. I mean, look, I know the phrase I might have already, I made a video over the world doesn't owe you a living, you don't owe it a living. Anyways, the world doesn't owe you, but just for a quick refresher of relevancy, the world doesn't owe you a living is a phrase that means the world doesn't owe you free shit. It doesn't owe you free stuff, free food, free housing, free job, free furniture, any good material good or service really. And I agree. And I get it's like a friendly reminder to people who are being self entitled, but the reason I have a problem with people saying this fucking phrase so damn much is because they say it when that's not the point. Like, they say it to people who are struggling. They say it to people who are working very hard and not making that much money. They're saying it to people that, want a better, fairer system. And for them to just tell people the world is no you living is just really inappropriate. Like I said earlier, no fucking shit. That's not the point. That the world doesn't owe you free shit. That's not the point. Point is the system is unfair as fuck. With all these taxes, with all this increase in the cost of living, with all these zoning laws and inflation and regulatory capture and corporatism that are making people work harder for less, that's the problem. Not, oh, someone just wants free stuff. That's not the issue. And telling someone the world doesn't owe you a living isn't enough. It's not. It's not enough to tell someone that phrase and then just tell them get to work. Like, you're not helping. And it's just really sad when you get in this society when you get written off as someone who just doesn't want to fucking work, when it's quite the opposite. You do want to work, you do want to earn your living rather than just hand it to you. But the system makes it so goddamn hard to make a living that you end up not getting that much at all. It's like, people need to realize the system isn't fair. It's not. And I feel like a lot of people who blame the homeless, which is still going on, of course, don't realize this. They don't realize how unfair the system is. They just see homeless people go, oh, lazy, oh, self-entitled, oh, dysfunction. I mean, get real. These, and then I hear the little tidbit that, oh, there are resources for homeless. They just don't want to use them. Yeah, those resources kind of suck. Like homeless shelters, they suck. They're really dirty, dangerous. You don't have much freedom in them. The point is, but that's beside the point. The point is, people need to see how unfair the system is to like really start helping people rather than just give them some fucking soundbite. The world is no way of living. And expect them to just get back to work, because that's not what helps. What helps people is a fair system, like no taxes, no corporatism, no inflation, no zoning laws. You can buy a house wherever people can build it, or you can buy whatever kind of house. It doesn't have to be a single family home. It can be a tiny home. Not having stupid fucking policies that get rid of jobs, like minimum wage laws, or so much damn regulation. Companies just go overseas to hire cheaper, less regulated workers. This is what will help society. Telling people to just suck it up, get over it. The world is no you living. That's not what people need to hear. That's not what helps. I want people to actually help each other out. I've done a little helping, but I want to do more. I've donated food before and I've volunteered before, but I want to do more. But anyway, society needs to do more to help, including me. And it's just frustrating that people who are in a position to help don't sometimes. Like, or at least a position not to harm. Like, you could reduce the harm inflicted upon people by not voting. voting doesn't work. It just makes it worse. It just makes it worse that you try and legitimize the politicians doing their little political charade to rule over us. Like, you don't want to show approval to politicians, you want to disapprove them, you want to disassociate from them, you want to distance yourself from them. You want to try to pay as little taxes as possible, and if you're really good at it, no taxes at all. You know, it's not about just acting like the system's fair. People just need to get with the program. People have been trying to get with the program. It's not working. It's so frustrating when you have these fucking status victim blamers give the homeless people all the burden of the blame for their situation, yet when it comes to all the bad stuff the government that government does, it just goes right over their head. Like an airplane over a skyscraper. You know, it's like, or over a cloud. It's ridiculous. Like, do you not realize what your government does to you people? It's like, for you to victim blame homeless people and you to just have cognitive dissonance and support to say, apparently you don't. So, that's just my little rant, I guess, on people not getting it, of course, and blaming the wrong people and not blaming the right thing, you know. Yes, the world doesn't owe you a living for the billionth time, but at the same time, it shouldn't make it harder to earn a living, which it is. Society is making it harder for everyone to earn a living by supporting these politicians, which want nothing more than to suck the life out of us. They're parasites, they're political parasites, like Roe says. Fuck them. We need to be free. We need to be free from them. We need freedom from government, which by definition is anarchy. So, if people could support that, rather than just another state, rather than just another carousel of politicians, then we actually get somewhere as a society, as humanity even. So, yeah. Stop telling people that don't need to hear the world doesn't owe you a living. I mean, they need help, not a soundbite.